All right. The confidence that black men have in terms of dating and in terms of them feeling, attractive and them having a relatively high self esteem comes from the fact that we are observing how other women feel about us. When I was in school, I had a friend, and she never understood why this black dude got attention. He was like, yo, like he dresses whack, his whole swag is whack. And I was telling her, yo, because enough girls find him cute. He's not going off of, and keep in mind, this girl, she was up there, she was bomb. And, she couldn't understand why, he had so much confidence because she didn't find him to be attractive. And I was trying to tell her, well, the average girl doesn't really look like you. His confidence is coming from the fact that, yo, your average girl, and there's nothing wrong with being average, finds him to be attractive. And I was telling her how your level of your self-esteem doesn't come from the fact that the majority of black men find you to be attractive. Your self-esteem comes from the fact that a couple of the head honchos, right, the dudes that are up there, you know how it is, the most popular, the dude with the most swag, that type of dude, right? Like, her confidence came from the fact that, yo, he told her that she was attractive. So literally, right, the way you feel about yourself comes from one person. And then in contrast, the dude's confidence came from the fact that multiple women found him to be desirable, regardless if they were average or not. And I was telling her that, yo, your whole confidence would be shook, right, if that dude, the head honcho dude, said that, yo, I didn't find you to be attractive. And I told her that was dangerous because your self-esteem and how you feel about yourself is based off of one person. And I felt like, and I was thinking back on that conversation, and I thought about how it related to what's going on YouTube now. And I hear, it's comparable to what's going on with a lot of dark-skinned women or women who find themselves to be undesirable. And my question to a lot of these women is that, yo, are you basing how you feel about yourself off of what, the majority or the average black man is saying? Or are you basing your level of self-esteem off of what the head honcho said? Right? It's like black girls get a kick in terms of self-esteem if the head honcho says that she's attractive, regardless of whether or not he pursues her, if he gets at her, or any of that shit, right? As long as he says, yo, I think that girl is cute, and moves on with his day and his life, her self-esteem is through the roof. And I'm like, yo, that's the biggest difference. Our confidence comes from numbers, right? Our confidence comes from the fact that, yo, multiple women find me attractive. Regardless of how you feel, you're just one person, as opposed to black women where their confidence comes from the fact that one dude tells them that they're attractive. And this is dangerous because I'm seeing a lot of older black women, and I'm like, yo, how do you feel about yourself? Do you feel the way you feel because the average black dude told you he didn't find you attractive? Or was it because the top-notch type dude didn't find you attractive, or he never told you to your face that you were attractive? So anyways, tell me how you feel, especially if you're a woman. I would love to hear how you think about this. Take it easy. God bless.